face. Seeker needs to stay alive, needs help from Batchford. He just gets a grenade! That's enough! Every time you say that, Harry, they throw things! You need to stop!
Norma! Oh no! Oh my God!
Play his life down there with that camo, causing such a distraction right there.
Distraction made, and that meant that Sticker could come back off the respawn and avenge that previous death. Cruz follows the respawn. Fireboy still alive with the camouflage, but just to say that, it's the curse of the commentator. He goes down, but now sniper rifle in the hands of that man Sticker. See if he can peel some wings here, Jim.
Definitely. It was Fireboy did his best to try and stay alive, but yeah, sadly does die off. Doesn't get many kills with that camo, but yeah, the sniper in hand is definitely good. As you can see, it's only got 4 bullets in it, so be interesting to see what Sticker can do with this. He has gone quite far away from his teammate here, so they're kind of they're spread out, but we'll see how this goes.
With that change, Jim, with the sniper rifle only having less ammo, so of course you have to be more efficient. Do you think that changes the way you play with it? Maybe you take some better angles, or do you try and use it a little bit more aggressive?
I think you really should play a bit more passive with it. Obviously, you've only got 4 bullets, so you want to make sure you hit every shot and make the most of the weapon. But Halo 5's nature with the faster paced games, you see a lot of people kind of using it as a shotgun now more than an actual sniper. So you can see here he's actually, he's being very passive with this sniper, which I think is a good idea until they get a pick. What an amazing shot by Sticker. This guy is disgusting right now. He's definitely warmed up.
Until you get a pick, Jim, you said. And a pick he got. Finds the face of that man up on the Batman ledge. Now in a 1v1 with Sunrise, who does take him down. Only 5 kills to 4. So even though they lost that sniper rifle, even though they lost that camouflage, they've still managed to keep this within 1 here, Jim.
Yeah, it's definitely a close game off the start. It'll be interesting to see if they do set up for this camouflage and if it catches them off guard. Looks like Cruz is just trying to play his life a bit here, just to try and survive.
Here we go.
With his teammate.
You see Cruz on that camouflage plat, but no camouflage to play for, but a trade goes down. But Fireboy, here we go, boys, standing on the... Oh, there is a camouflage.
Hold on a minute.
Maybe I've been bamboozled here.
We were told it's a 3-minute
I was told lies. I've been told 3-minute timers, but there's a camouflage that has popped up, so maybe we'll have to look into that, but we'll play on. And as though we were wrong all along, but Fireboy camouflage in his chest, Jim, nonetheless.
It does look that sniper is on a shorter timer. It's gone from a 3-minute timer to a 2 minutes 30, so that's definitely different. So Fireboy here with a camo sniper has a deadly combination. See what he can do with it.
4 bullets to work with as he sees the boys spawning towards that back area, moving towards tower. No, he's decided to stay back rails. Shots going down. Player down under engine 1 as well. Looks like he's making his way towards tower. I like the way Fireboy's playing this. Look, trying to get some information, downloading it all the while. Gets that body shot as well, but does waste 2 bullets with that sniper rifle. Would like to maybe get a kill with it.
I definitely feel like he needs to do a lot more of that. Like, he's got camo and sniper. He can play a very much more aggressive. He's kind of baiting his teammate there, and he has camo, right? So the teammate should be baiting him. So I think he could have played that a lot better. Unfortunately, he dies, and then Sticker does get traded off. That sniper's now off the map.
So he's had sniper rifle there, Jim. He's had camouflage. He's gotten no kills with either one of them. That's a misplay on his part, you must say.
Definitely. He needs to do a lot more of that. It's unfortunate, but it's so only a 1 kill difference, so it didn't hit him too hard.
I like that play from Cruz. He popped Fireboy down to no shields and decided to then help his teammate with the other engagement instead, and not getting laser focused, not tunnel visioning towards that one player. Still on board with Cruz, DMR in his hand. That's the gun that we don't normally see very often here, Jim, especially on the rig as somebody out utilizing the DMR.
Yeah, it's such a powerful weapon because even up close, like the DMR is supposed to be a long-range weapon, right? That's a bad team nade right there. It's unfortunate, but it's a 2-shot beatdown still. So up close, it's still disgustingly good, and it really hits hard. Definitely should be using it a lot more.
You see Fireboy and Sticker spawning outside, looking to contest this camouflage once again. No doubt Fireboy has the timing on it, but Cruz and co just waiting until it pops up, but it looks as though it's going to be whipped out from under their eyes. Yes, it has. Sticker's managed to pick it up again, pick the pocket of the boys on tired. That's back to back camouflages now for the boys on Divine Mind.
It's really well done by Sticker to stay alive, then jumping up on that little sneaky ledge to kind of out of view, because a lot of people have camo eyes, and that's a good play by him. Let's see what he can do with this camo. Pushing for a big kill on E1. That's a huge kill right there. Isolates the player away from his teammate. He just got to survive and 2v1 this guy.
Great play from Sticker, realizing he was down in the fight, opted to stay alive, regain his shields. Now can re-engage Cruz, which he does, gets that kill. Unfortunately though, Fireboy does fall. Every time they get camouflages and power weapons, Jim, they just keep on trading. They need to be more efficient.
Definitely. This new sniper can up in 5 seconds. If Sticking can survive, that'd be huge. It seems like these camo plays have not really done the most amount of damage from these 3 different camos, although Sticker surviving is actually very well played. Can get this sniper off and see what he can do with the 4 bullets he's given. I like the pressure though. It's good. They should keep on. The second you get a kill in doubles, you have to hit that second player, because he's in a 2v1 and he's isolated. And his teammate's going to spawn behind you, so you kind of have to push it, which looks like Fireboy and Sticker aren't really doing, and they've separated themselves, which is not the best.
Yeah, I think the mistake they seem to be making here is they get a kill and they rest on their laurels, Jim. They don't push that player while they have that man advantage, and they allow that teammate to spawn back up again. And Sticker gets a double kill, finds the face of Sunrise, finds the body of Cruz. 2 men down. That's more like it with the sniper rifle. 1 bullet left to play with. Looking to try and predict those spawns, but looks as though they're not going to spawn there, and maybe they spawn out towards yellow, which they have on the BR spawn outside. Still 1 bullet to play for, ahead by 4, and plenty of time left. But we're going to see another camouflage, Jim, and that could be huge for the rest of this game.
Yes, definitely. It's a 4-kill lead right now. Camo coming up is going to make it either, it's going to bring blue team back into it, or it's going to give red team the win. Fireboy with a huge double kill, basically 2v1 in there, while Sticker was a distraction. And you can see Sticker is already blocking the spawn. He's ready to push them off the spawn, and hope they need to get these 2 kills before contesting this camo. They have to play it smarter.
They have all the ingredients they need to take this series for the scruff of its neck. And there goes the camouflage into Sticker's chest. Does he get away with it? No, he doesn't. That's a burn, but it is the first burn we've had since the very first camouflage. So great play from Tired to make sure they couldn't compel their misery. But Sunrise now in an engagement outside towards the BR. But that's what we need to see, Jim. They're isolating that player who was alone, and they're getting that kill.
Definitely. It's really well played there. It seems like blue team are just not pushing on their advantages. They've got a huge burn on the camo. And then they just couldn't get that 2v2 battle. Sticker came up spawn and got the kill.
They're being baited and switched perfectly here by Divine Mind. Fireboy just falls to the death screen. He will spawn back up. We'll stay on board with him. What can he do off the rip? Only needing now 6 kills. Cruz in big trouble in Whitehall. He was trying to chase Sticker again. That seems to be something that we're seeing very, very often. They're chasing Sticker, and Fireboy gets the double kill every single time, Jim.
Yeah, it's definitely really well played by Sticker to survive in these situations, and it's a huge battle if he wins this. Pulls out the BR, which is definitely unorthodox, but it's good to see. It's always good to have that secondary weapon in case you run out of ammo.
Yeah, only 1 bullet left to play with. He didn't fancy he was going to be able to hit that headshot, so decided to take out the BR. He'd have more bullets to play with. Sniper rifle up again. Every sniper rifle, every camouflage just seems to be going over to the boys on Divine Mind. They're playing perfect Halo right now.
And definitely are. They're on top of these timings and top of these weapons. It's good. And although they may not be using it to its maximum ability, but they're definitely keeping it out of the hands of blue. Let's see what Sunrise and Cruz can do with this new sniper.
Yeah, that's something that's very important, Jim, is that they might not be able to get maximum efficiency out of it, but they're making sure that these camouflage and sniper rifles are not being used against them.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you can see straight away there how blue team, they got 1 kill and they straight away pressured the final kill, and they isolate the player. Now they're on a 2-1 split. This is the aggression I like to see. This is the aggression I think you need in doubles, is you kill 1 player and you pressure the second player. And you keep on doing that. You keep on putting these people in 1v1s and 2v1s because they're on the back foot. And Fireboy really needs to clutch up here. I don't know what Cruz is really doing across map. He seems like he's leaving his teammate to it and doing exactly not what I just said to do. Although Camo is most likely why.
There's a real problem there where Sunrise was all alone out there in what was a 1v1, and Cruz looked like he was going to put his faith in his teammate as Cruz finds the face of Stick as he tried to clamber up onto that catwalk area, but he got taken down, and now Sunrise and Fireboy all alone in that basement door. Melees out of frustration, but Cruz had to reload. He also melees in frustration. That could have been a huge kill, and that could have tied up the game.
These poor walls. Why is there so much abuse towards the walls? It's unfair.
A killing spree now for Cruz and Fireboy all alone in Tower 2. They need to push this player now, Jim, and not give him the chance to get his teammate back on the map. Fireboy now isolated from his teammate, separated from the herd. They need to get the kills now as another team nade comes through from the boys on Tired, and he missed his melee. That's a huge double kill for Fireboy, who was down in man. He was in a 2v1 but managed to get both. Huge play from Jack.
That is perfect play from Fireboy, surviving against the camo player as well, coming away from 2 kills and 0 deaths. 2 kill lead, just needing 1 for the win. It's been huge plays right there by Fireboy.
Tired have been in this series throughout. In this game, back and forth it has been, but they've made some pivotal mistakes, not timing the camouflage, as we see Stick is standing there once again. Fireboy puts a shot into him. It matters not though, as Stick gets the final kill on the Sunrise, 25-22, the final score on the rig. What a performance from both teams. But like we said, Divine Mind just had the edge.
That was perfectly played. You know, they were on top of every single sniper, on top of majority of camos. Even when they were unable to walk away the camo, they got a burn, which makes it so much, like, such huge plays, and shows how much power-ups and snipers can really win you those maps.
Talk me through the stats there, Jim. What impressed you, and who needs to do better?
Let's have a look at it. Sunrise with 16 deaths, that's pretty tough to go through. It shows that he was being very aggressive. But even when you look at it, Fireboy with the least amount of kills in the lobby, but actually the most damage. So it shows that he's always pressuring, he's always out there putting down damage, most assists as well. It's a good game overall just from Red Team as a duo. I think definitely was a misplay by the Blue Squad when they were trying to pressure the 2v1, and Cruz stayed for the camo, which was a good play, but Sunrise played it aggressive. So you can show they're a bit out of sync there, which definitely needs to be topped up for the next map.
Yeah, maybe that's some information that got lost. And, you know, Cruz staying for the camouflage. Maybe you say to your teammate, Sunrise, you know what, come back to me. We can play this with the camouflage. We'll have all the ingredients to push home the envelope. But what happens is he stays there, gets greedy almost, Jim, and then he finds himself in a 2v1 in his own. Although he gets the trade, what he does is he leaves Cruz all alone with that camouflage.
Definitely. So it'd be interesting to see how they play on this one. Obviously, there's still an overshield and a sniper on Plaza. Definitely, you know, in favor of Red Team based on how they just did that rig game. Definitely need Blue Team to step up on these. This overshield's so powerful, and definitely this combo will definitely come into play with the overshields coming up.
That's something, the rig and the Plaza, although totally different maps, Jim, they play somewhat similar where they have an inside and an outside. You can try to isolate spawns and predict where you want players to spawn up. So do you see this being a similar story here where maybe the boys on Divine Mind get the edge once again?
I definitely think so. I think they have that upper edge overall just from looking at the first map. But like you say, you never know. Plaza is a completely different map, but at the same time, the same map. It's very strange to play against, but definitely interesting to see.
And now we're on board with Cruz right off the rip as we get underway once again. And Overshield once again, Jim, has gone to Fireboy and Sniper Rifle. We're starting right where we left off, Jim, on the rig game. They've got both a power up and power weapon control. This spells absolute danger and doom for the boys on Tired.
I felt like it was so easy for Fireboy to get that. It didn't like there was a lot of pressure. And my mistake, there is actually no combo, it looks like, on this map that makes that Overshield even more punishable. That's a very tough start for Blue Team.
And now on board with Stickit as we now switch over and transition towards Fireboy, Sniper Rifle in hand. Now all out of Overshield. That's a much better job from them. They managed to get 2 kills, Jim. They managed to get the Overshield and the Sniper Rifle. Still half the ammunition to play for as well. So that's much more efficient from their part. Now involved in a 2v2 engagement. One off to the back out though. Now he's isolated Cruz and Fireboy into a 1v1, and Fireboy is lost out. Just a little bit of a head glitch area sort of situation there where you don't have much to shoot at, and Fireboy was left all alone, and now we're all tied up.
Yeah, they were down low. It was good push and they were pressuring their opponents, but they were down low. You know, they had no height advantage over them, so they just got split apart and obviously killed off. So it'll be interesting to see how they come back from this. Looks like the sniper's not being picked up at all, so be curious to see where that went.
Something you might not be familiar with as well if you're watching at home is there's no radar to play with in doubles. It's all about intuition, all about predicting where players are going to be, using that big brain, trying to get those big brain plays. Cruz, finally, a combination of Cruz and Sunrise. You see Cruz nodding no, he's not letting Fireboy get away with that. They tag teamed him, they gave him the 3D, and he's out of here. Fireboy hits the respawn screen, and now Cruz in a 1v1. Why is I like this, Jim. He gets out of dodge when he realizes he's in trouble.
He realizes he's in trouble and he hasn't got a teammate there to back him up. Look how far away from his teammate is from me. He's doing a really good job to stay alive, but it's just unfortunate the red team isolated him out very well. And I see Overshield coming up. It's definitely going to be interesting to get it. It looks like red team have the advantage with the height, so it should really be in their favor. Although it looks like Sticker has been backed down. See if we can get the burn. Didn't even get burnt. Did not even get burnt. That's huge. Cruz can wait. This is good. He can wait. He can wait for them to respawn. This is good. So he allows to have the timer. It lets red team not know when that time is, when that overshield's up.
Staggers the timer, it does, and that means Divine Mind will not know down to the second when it spawns up. But we've seen Fireboy a little bit premature there, Jim, going for that overshield, which is a misplay from him. He should have had the exact timing down as he was the last man to pick it up.
Yeah, definitely a missed time right there. Maybe he just went for the burn, thinking his teammate is unavailable to help him. But yeah, it's it looks like the blue team didn't really do much with the overshield though. That, you know, one plasma nade on the floor, he landed on it, and his overshield's gone. So fortunate for him, and they're just getting isolated. Look at this, it's just a 2v1 constantly. Seems like they're always on the backfield. Like even then when Cruz grabbed the overshield and sniped, Sunrise just got 1v1 by Fireboy in the back tram, and it was an easy kill for him. And it's just, you know, it's 2v1s. He needs to wait. He needs to wait for his teammate and need to isolate another player and push it together.
And we see Stick It taken down to no shields. Cruz immediately tries to be aggressive and take him down to the respawn screen, which he does. There we go. That's much better combination play from those two. Bait and switching. Now Sunrise pushing in towards this flowers area. Can he find Fireboy? No, he can't. He's completely evaded the attentions for now as he waits for his teammate to come back off the rip. And that is so important to doubles competition. When your teammate falls, you need to stay alive. You need to make yourself a really difficult kill. Give him time to spawn back up. Otherwise, you get caught in a rotation. You're just disjointed. You see Fireboy caught unawares in that player. Sunrise right behind him, takes him down to no shields. Fireboy still trying to evade. Does get his shields back. Did he get that stick? No, he didn't. Stick It though. Kills
Such
Cruz.
a scrappy battle. It's awful to watch because you know it's just frustrating because he's just body shotting. But this new overshield coming up soon. 1 kill lead for Fireboy and Sticker. Looks like blue team are ready for the overshield, and they're isolating them back. You still got another 15 seconds for this overshield, so if I was them, I'd push for these kills. Make sure you get these kills, then get the overshield.
Fireboy kills Sunrise. Cruz kills Fireboy. It's a trade, but now overshield is up. Has somebody popped onto his chest? No, he's there a little bit too soon again. This time it's not Fireboy, it's his teammate Stick It. Instead, Cruz knows exactly when it pops up. There it is, into his chest. We're all tied up 10 to 10, but importantly now, tired, have the overshield, Jim.
That shows why delaying the overshield is so key right there. Red team had no idea when that overshield was coming up because they were both on the respawn and had no death counts visible to see when it was up. And Cruz knew exactly when it was going to be out, so he knew what he could play with and got the easy backsmack, grabs the overshield, and he could start pressuring to get the lead.
Here we see Cruz trying to utilize that overshield as best he possibly can, gets the kill on the Stick It, and now this is when you need to push that player who's all alone in dip. It's Fireboy, kill him before his teammate spawns back up again. There we go, much better from them, ahead by 2, sniper rifle about to pop now. We'll see if Cruz can really start to find some faces as well, as now Stick is caught off the respawn. Fireboy has just spawned back up and needs to get to his teammate as quickly as possible. This time Cruz back down as he's down to no shields. Fireboy alone on City Stairs gets taken down as well. It's a great play from the Frenchman. And the Stick is now all alone as well. That's a some body disrespect as well, Jim. There's bad blood here.
See, there was some body disrespect in the respawn before that, and I was about to comment and say what is that going to cost him, but it didn't. And Cruz actually played his life so well. They made the sniper player completely irrelevant, isolated Fireboy, and then pushed another 2v1 to contain that sniper. Really well played, actually.
If you're Sticker, are you a little bit frustrated that you've gotten Cruz down to no shields and he's been completely stripped of anything that he could possibly do, but somehow he's managed to parkour his way around, kill your teammate, and then kill you? Is it a misplay on their part, or is that just really well played by Cruz?
I think Sticker played that really well. Cruz obviously played that extremely well. I feel like Fireboy was in a bad position to be able to kind of double that back up. He was pushed back on posters and had no angle on S4. If he's around about LR, he can definitely help out, and it just shows like a little bit of desync between the two of them. Yeah, I'd definitely be frustrated from Sticker's part, but he can't let it get to him. He needs to keep his head up and go for the next play.
Keep his head up, he shall. They're ahead in the series, so shouldn't be getting down on himself just yet. Ahead, down by 3 kills on the Plaza. We will see another overshield, of course. It was picked up around the 40-second mark. We see Cruz now soaring out, gets that kill on the Fireboy again. Every time the overshields pop up, it seems as though the boys on, just as about to say, Tired get all the overshields. Make sure Sticking it gets himself the overshield, which is immediately cancelled out and burned as the plasma pistol blows and shields clean off.
How is Sticker still alive? He got stuck
Somehow.
with the overshield. He's climbing a lamppost. He's stalling so well. That play should never happen. Sticker's 2v1 and he walks away with the overshield, gets a kill and survives. That's insane.
Sticker playing out of his mind right now. He's managed to close that gap, cut the deficit now to within 1. Fireboy gets that kill. Sunrise falls to the respawn screen. Cruz all alone, isolated on Sniper Rifle. I love this pinch from them here. Making sure Cruz is in a world of hurt. You see Fireboy behind him. That's perfect Halo, Jim. A pinch.
That is absolutely perfect. Look at them. They can do the same thing again. Just keep him pressuring the 2v1. That's actually a huge trade out from Sticker, right? He's 2 shots down. He was unaware the player was in dip, and he walks away with a trade. Definitely good in that situation. All ideal, it's a 2v1. But that's well played, actually, by the blue player to be able to actually get that trade right there. That counters the play.
If you're tired, Jim, are you a little bit frustrated with the way this game has gone? You were ahead by 3-4 kills and you've seen that lead dissipate, and now they're down by 2, and it just seems as though every time significant plays happen, it's happening against them, and they're only growing increasingly more frustrated.
Definitely frustrating. Obviously, you feel like you should get a lot of kills and you just don't. Even there, just getting caught off guard. They're trying to isolate it. They just seem, so much out of sync. Just seems so much out of sync with this. Look how quick Sticker's been with a sniper. I like this. It's aggressive. They have a lead. He's got a sniper. You may as well use it, Make sure you use the weapon before you potentially die and give it off to the opponent.
2 kills go down in favor of Tired to Divine Minds 1. Still ahead by 2. Sniper Rifle down in Tram Loop. No doubt Cruz can give that information to Sunrise, which he doesn't. So we're going to see no more Sniper Rifle, despite there being 3 more bullets left in it. So nobody has found that just yet.
It's definitely interesting because they're prioritizing the overshield over the sniper rifle, and the sniper's probably got 1 or 2 bullets back to him, and they're prioritizing the overshield. And it's a really good play. This is huge. This is huge. They can isolate them in 2v1. He's got overshield. He can just be aggressive, complete, and hope that his teammates either with him or isolating the next player on the respawn. The disrespect coming in again. I'm not sure why you're bagging when it's such a close game, but I mean, if you think it's going to get in the player's head, then go for it. But this is strange plays to make.
Jim, I have to say, I really don't like that he decided to do some body disrespect when the enemy player is right around the corner putting shots into his back. What sort of play are you actually trying to make? You trying to win the game here, or are you trying to teabag? You're
trying to get in your opponent's head. I think that's what he's trying to do, but it's really not the best time to do it. It's a tied game. There's 3 kills left for either team to win, and he's sat there bagging a body when it's a 2v1. That's a rage quit. There's a rage quit. Like, you teabag and then rage quit. That's I don't know about that one.
Call me old-fashioned, Jim, but I think, you're getting the opponent's head by winning a game. Teabagging and then rage quitting a game isn't how it's done. But we see Sunrise and Cruz getting themselves out of dodge when it's 24-22. Really bad sportsmanship, it has to be said, Jim.
I like it. I like the body disrespect because it gets in players' heads, but there's times when you're supposed to do it and there's times when you're not supposed to do it. Right then, not supposed to do it. You're in a tied game. It's that close. If you're like a 10-kill lead, you've just, killed both players like so quickly, you have time to bag. You have time to get in that player's head, because I love doing it to get in people's heads, because some people's mental mindset, it will affect them. But when it's 22-22, and you're 1-0 down in the series, that's not a good time. That's just not a good time.
Not a good time whatsoever. There's confirmation that the boys on Divine Mind have won 2-0. Stick It and Fireboy so in sync, Jim, that they both finished with 12 kills, 11 deaths. This time, Fireboy having 7 assists and Stick It only having the 5. Both games, Jim, were really, really close and went down to the wire. Just a couple of misplays on the side of Tired meant that you've seen Fireboy and Stick It just take the game by the scruff of the neck, and they pushed themselves towards the next stages of the round of 32. So great plays from them.
Yeah, it was a good series overall. Close games, a lot of trades going on. You can see just the small desync in the Tired Boys, doubles kind of prowess. They were quite split apart. They were on different pages, like on the rig game. One player push, one player wait for camo. Both players are right, but not when you're doing it by yourself. So you can definitely see how Fireboy and Stick were a lot aggressive together, and that's what gave them the win.
win, and they punch their ticket to the next round. What we're going to do is take a short break as we line up the next series. We'll be back very, very shortly. Get yourself a brew.